Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. It's finally here after what seems like years of the player base asking for it. We already knew the Black Templars were getting a brand new release, but now we have finally seen their exclusive box set, which will bring them fully into 9th edition, and boy oh boy are these models gorgeous. So they finally showed off at GenCon the box set which we can expect for the Templars, and it is coming in October. The actual full Codex release isn't until November, but like the Orc Beast Snaggers, it seems like we're getting this box and a special edition Codex just a little bit early for people that really want it. And in the box you get 13 models, 12 of which are completely brand new. And starting off with these, we have the Emperor's Champion, which we were shown off a couple of weeks ago, and is still, in my opinion, an incredibly faithful reimagining of the original model in Primaris form. And in addition to that, there is a new, unique, unnamed Marshal to lead your forces. And whilst I love the Emperor's Champion, I have to say this new Marshal is possibly one of the coolest models I have ever seen for Space Marines. His pose and his loadout are just fantastic. The bling and the ornamentation on him is just utterly top notch. It is a genuinely amazing model and 100% fits in with that Black Templars aesthetic. I love the plasma pistol, I love his sword, I love the little circlet on his head, his cloak, his tabard. It all just comes together so well without, in my opinion, being too over the top. So GW, an absolutely stellar model there, really well done, I love it. There is also a brand new full 10-man Crusader squad, which is really nice for a couple of reasons in my opinion. First of all, it's all new Primaris models, which is fantastic, and it includes some neophytes, which again I have to say I absolutely love. I really like the minimalistic scout inspired look to them, and I think if GW were ever to redo Firstborn Scouts, this is exactly how I would like them to be done. They have a very distinctive profile from the rest of the Marines, but you can definitely tell that they are Black Templars models, and they do fit in nicely with the rest of the range. You also get 5 initiates, which are the more regular battle brothers of the squad, and each of these looks very much like you would expect a Black Templar to look, with a fantastically unique individual style on every single one of them. And then to finish it all off, leading the squad is one of the higher ranked Sword Brethren models, who again is just one of the most gloriously fantastic models I have ever seen. I love the two-handed sword pose and the walking forward movement in the mini. It just brings so much power and knightly poise to the model, and I think it fits absolutely perfectly with the style that they were going for these Black Templars. And there is a rumour that the Sword Brethren kit is part of a larger full Sword Brethren squad, and if that is the case, if all of them look anywhere near as good as this guy, I can see a heck of a lot of people picking up the kit just to do some conversions for Blade Guard veterans or other HQ level characters with swords for their own army. They just look so unbelievably cool. And what I also really like about this whole squad as well is that it veers away from the usual Primaris squads having all of the same weapons style that we've seen since Primaris were introduced. In this squad you can see the neophytes with their bolters and their bolt pistols. Some of the initiates on the other hand have got bolt rifles, and others have got the heavy bolt pistol and chainsword loadout. And of course we have the special weapons guy with the new Black Templars flamer as well. So it seems like if this trend continues for other chapters, the unique chapter specific squads and datasheets will be coming for them in the future. And we may well be going back to the style of the more Firstborn-esque customizable loadouts on the squads that we see for the Primaris. Maybe even something like a unique intercessor squad that can take a heavy and a special weapon as well. I do think that this is definitely the start of a move towards less generic one-size-fits-all Primaris units, and GW beginning to dip into the chapter-specific units or units tailor-made for chapters like the Space Wolves or the Blood Angels or the Dark Angels, and having their own unique Codex datasheets. It may not be coming anytime soon, as all of the chapters I've just mentioned have had supplements recently, but I do think with this Black Templars release, we can now pretty confidently say that that idea is on the horizon now, and in my opinion, that is fantastic news for all Space Marine players, but specifically for ones that like playing a unique chapter like the Space Wolves or the Blood Angels or the Dark Angels. The final part of the box is the always useful Redemptor Dreadnought, and there was a rumour going around that this was going to be a Black Templar themed blinged up Redemptor, but it doesn't seem as though that's the case. From the picture, it looks like it has just been painted up in Black Templar's colours with some unique transfers and another few bits to make it look a bit more Black Templar-y, which, I mean, it is a shame, but to be fair, I'm kind of fine with it. It's still a good addition to the box, and you can definitely still make it look fitting in with the rest of the models from the range just by giving it a few extra bits like parchments, purity seals and that sort of thing. So in my opinion, this is a nice addition, and it's not really a huge disappointment that it isn't more Black Templar specific, because you can very easily make it that way if you want to. What I do think is exciting is that, honestly, I think this is going to be the Black Templars combat patrol as well. It follows the established theme of an HQ character, a vehicle, a set of troops, and then, yeah, the Emperor's Champion is another HQ instead of an elite, but usually in the combat patrols you get 5 troop models and then say 3 aggressors or something like that, whereas in this box you get the full 10 troops and then 1 extra model in the Emperor's Champion. So I really can see this becoming the Black Templars combat patrol, and much like the Sisters of Battle box has done with their release a couple of years ago, that box became their combat patrol. So for me, this means that this box, which comes along with the new Codex and a set of data cards, will probably fill the same price point as the recent Beast Snaggers box or the earlier Sisters of Battle box, and come in at a very tasty £125, which, personally, for all of those new models and the Codex and the data cards, I think is very, very good value. The final thing to say is that if you are like me and really disliked the Black Templars Codex cover they showed us the other week, you may also be interested in this box, because, as you can see on your screen now, the special edition Codex which comes with this box has some genuinely gorgeous cover art. It's a very old, retro 3rd edition style piece of artwork, and it's really fantastically themed and fits in very, very well with the Black Templars, much more so in my opinion than the actual Codex cover, which, as I said, we saw not that long ago. Overall, I have to say, I'm incredibly hyped for this release. I don't collect Black Templars, and I don't know if I will get this box because of that, but if I was a Black Templars player, I would be incredibly happy with what they've shown off today. I think the new Templars models are some of the best that GW have ever done, and I am really, really excited to see what new rules, abilities, stratagems, and everything like that the Crusading Sons are going to be getting in their new fully fleshed out supplement. But what do you think of these new Templars models? Will you be picking up a box, and what, if anything else, are you hoping to see for the Black Templars after this box comes out? Will we see more unique characters like Grimaldus and other units and datasheets, or is this going to be it for the time being? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I will catch you later, guys.